Good day everyone, Complaining Gamer here, back again with another CMU update for you. In my last update video, I think we all got a little bit too excited. Make no mistake, the fixing of the collision physics is huge, however, I went a little bit too far. I did say that in CMU version 1.7.4, it looks as though Breath of the Wild is going to be 100% playable. With a new day comes new developments and new information, and my focus with this series is to always provide accurate information. I'm not interested in misleading anyone. So, it's the next day and I've got some new information for you. I'm going to try to be 100% on the mark and we're going to break it down in CMU 1.7.4 what works and what doesn't. Some of these points are going to be backed up by quotes from the CMU developer XApp. Jumping straight in, let's focus on what is working in 1.7.4. We're going to use the preview video as source material. As seen here, grass is present. It reacts to you and the environment. It moves in the wind and can be burnt by fire. There is now water collision, so you can swim to your heart's content. We can also see nice light reflections on the surface of the water. Basic combat behaves more as intended and looks more grounded. Both Magnesis and Stasis runes work. Magnesis is shown working inside and out of shrines, whereas Stasis is shown working only within shrines, but I think we can safely assume that Stasis will also work outside of shrines. Volumetric lighting and lighting in general has been fixed so that environments and shrines are lit as intended. And of course the most obvious, this almost goes without saying, Link no longer sinks into the ground. One thing that seems obvious to me is that the CMU team is hard at work and we are getting new developments daily. Now, moving on, what does not work in 1.7.4? The camera rune does not work, so this limits some main quest progression. To get around this, what you're going to need to do is load a game save. XApp, the CMU developer himself, said, "I haven't tried completing the game yet, but the camera rune doesn't work, making it impossible to complete a main story quest. Occasional softlocks and crashes happen too." FPS is unchanged between versions 1.7.3 and 1.7.4. H.264 video playback is not supported, so you will not see cutscenes. Also, this is my own addition and not necessarily the most important, but there was no mention of amiibos, so I'm going to assume that they are unchanged and still very awkward to use in-game. So that's it for now, people. That's everything I can think of. If I missed anything out, please let me know. CMU 1.7.4 is available on April 2nd for patrons and April 9th for everyone else. If the video was enjoyable, helpful, if you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to stick around for some more content, please feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.